Guys, I'm back with another YouTube video now. In today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you a bunch of really cool collections that I have. So I have a bunch of collections. Some will take long, so I'll just show you like the stuff and all that. Like I have some Pokemon cards, cars, a box of just cool coins and stuff like that. I have bioncles that I want to show you. And speaking of bioncles, in the mail on July 3rd, so the day before 4th of July. I'm not going to be showing off fireworks like I did on Rage Opinions at one time, just so you guys know. So I'll be showing I'm going to get in the mail like a box of like random parts from bioncles, and I have just a display of, pop figures and just a bunch of stuff that I want to show you. So, let's get started. I'm first going to start off with how about let's do my Pokemon cards. So I'll pause the video and get those. Alright, so for the first box of Pokemon cards, and anyways, also, if you guys, before I show my Pokemon cards, if you guys were wondering why I just wanted to show a bunch of my collections, is because I have so much stuff I could show you throughout videos that I wanted to get it over with, and this could be quite a long video, so please stay tuned to watch all my cool stuff that I have. So I definitely collect a lot of things. I'm like a collector, but this is the first box of Pokemon cards. I have a bunch of these things, and I have two Pokemon hand cut. This is the newest one, and this is just an old one from like 2008. I think this was my brother's, but I got it because he doesn't like Pokemon anymore. And then we have some big Pokemon cards. We have Beware GX, Sologio GX, Ash Green Ninja EX, Gallade EX, Primal Kyogre EX, Tyrantrum EX, Snorlax GX, Mega Cantrip EX, Flygon EX, and an Acrine Break. Now I have more bigger cards that I'll show you too. But yeah, this is basically the first box. And in this one, I just saw it because I was curious. So basically, if you ever find a symbol on the side of your card, they don't do this anymore, but you see that there's an R symbol on the side of this card? That means it's from Red Rocket. So this is a very rare card. It says 39 out of 82. I hope it goes to focus, but you can see it on the bottom left corner of the video or on the card. 39 out of 82 cards. So this is a pretty rare card. And then we have just a shiny card that they make. Legendary Zyurgi, an old Pikachu, and some foil cards. So we have this foil trainer, Skyla, this Pokemon Switch, a VS Seeker, Team Rocket's handiwork, I like that one, another Skyla, and AZ in a Switch. So those are all those rare cards that I wanted to show you. The rarest card I do have a Mew, but I think I lost it inside another box that I'll show you guys in a little bit. But yeah, so I have some rare cards, and just a little advice. So if you ever see some symbol on the side of your card, that's a good sign that you have like a good card. But it depends on what it is. So you got to look up on Google or something for some good cards. So this is my Pokemon book. I organize my Pokemon by evolution. I don't organize it by people. Most people just do it A to Z or like by the number on it. But most people don't even know what the number is on Pokemon cards. I learned a lot of this stuff from other things, but I wanted to show you guys another example of that side mark card. So let me find it in the book. Someone gave it to me. When he's a lot older than me, so Pokemon started in like 1995. So I'm only like 11, so I'm obviously not that age to know. But oh, here's the card with another one of those side symbols. This isn't the Red Rocket symbol, but you can see the symbol over here. I'm not sure what that one means. And then another kid apparently traded a really good card to me. So I think he made a big mistake trading the card to me. He gave me a Dark Typhlosion with another mysterious symbol on the side. But I think he made a big mistake trading me this card. But it's a really good card, Dark Typhlosion. So I have a bunch of ones. I'm not going to scroll through and show you them all. I'll show you some of my EXs. I know a lot of people are interested in those. Let me show you where they're. Oh, where are they? I think they're back here, the main ones. Hold on. No, I think I passed them. Oh, here they are. Let me move the camera to show you. So those are some. I know you guys can't see it very good, but there's a lot more. I just don't want to show you like every single card that I have. And then the last of my Pokemon cards, I just have this other box full of Pokemon cards. And I'm not going to open this one because they're probably all going to spill out. So let me pause the video and show you my collection of bionicles. Okay, so I did make a video on showing my bionicles, but I recreated the bionicles because the other ones kind of looked like crap. So once I do get my box, I might show more that I created. But this is the collection of bionicles that I made. I make my own bionicles. And I just like making my own. I had a big box of Legos full of just parts from them. So let's start with the first one. This first one, I call him 40 IV or 44. So I designed him. This is like his nitrous thing where like he sticks it in the thing. And then he has some blades on his feet because he's a really fast robot. So that is my first guy. And then this one I call him Taser because this is obviously a Taser. This is a long blade. He has a super jump mechanism to him. I think this helps him do the super jump, and then his feet look like that. This one I call him Starfire. He has some really cool armor, and then like a flamethrower, and some. I think he has cool feet. He's one of my taller robots. Here is Glass Face. You can move his top part, and then he has some plasma shooters on the side. And then some big stompy feet. Okay, oh, just fell off. But this next one, I used to call him Spiky, but now I think I'm going to call him Jigsaw. So this is Jigsaw. He has some really cool feet, and then he has this thing. It keeps falling off. I'm going to have to like super glue it or something so it doesn't fall off, but I think it's really cool. It has this big saw. I think it looks awesome. This one I call him Monkey just because the 4-eye thing, but that's cool. This is a gun, if you were wondering. He just shoots it from the side, and then this is a blade, and you can shoot a bomb out of it. This would be a bomb that would shoot out, or like a missile. I used to call this one Frosty. I know I named him really awkward names, but now I call him Frostbite because of his really cool teeth on the top. He has this cool body armor, really cool feet. I think everything about him is just really cool. Let's start with this box now. This one I call him Deathclaw. Now, I really like, this is probably the best name of all my robots. But, yeah, this one's called Deathclaw. Has one of those other cool body armors. Cool helmet as well. And a blade that can just ching out like a pocket knife or something. This guy is called Samurai because of his samurai sword. And he's a pretty small robot. But in reality, most of these robots, I would consider them at least 8 foot tall. The tallest ones would be like 13 foot tall. This is called Swamp Thing. I call him Swamp Thing. So, really cool. This is a rare piece that I found. I find a lot of these pieces. But once I get my box, hopefully I find some like better weapons and body pieces so I can create new ones. This is called Kyrobot. If you guys don't know what Kyro is, it's basically ice. It has one of these other cool things. So that's Kyrobot. is Ironhead. He was supposed to be Iron Man, but I couldn't figure out how to build him. And he has a jetpack in the back, right here, and a gun in the front. He has some awesome armor. That is Ironhead. And then once again, this was supposed to be Hulk, but obviously he got destroyed. So I made him into... Oh, man, I can't figure out his name, though. I forgot what I called him. I think I just called him Hulk for now. And then he has some really cool blades, you know. Yeah, so, like, I might be showing you guys the same robots, but the thing is, I redesigned these robots and made them look a lot better. Let me see if there's more in this box. Okay, so I know Archer, his name is Archer. He doesn't have any legs, but this is basically what he's going to look like. So this is Archer. I didn't put it on his legs yet. Sorry about that. Alright, a couple more robots to go. Oh, also another, this isn't a Bionicle, but this is a Star Wars robot. This is a Stormtrooper. I thought this was a really, really cool robot. Some awesome armor. So I made this one. It took me about 2 days to make this one, but not too long. Alright, this one I call him Caper. I don't know, kind of an unusual name. But, let me pause the video. Sorry about that, guys. Like, my watch was going off. It was really weird. But, so yeah, Caper, really unusual name. But he's like a helicopter pilot. So, nothing much to say about him. He used to be my favorite robot, but I really have way better robots now. This one, I call him Two-Face because obviously, right here. And then he has a really cool shield and a blade and some nice feet as well. I like these design feet. I think they look really cool. I have other ones, like on Kai Robot. He has that feet, and I know I have another one. Oh yeah, Jigsaw has some nice feet like that. And then for the last two robots, we have Fat Boy, or Mr. Smiley. So, basically has a power punch added to him. And then he has like a cape in the back. I think that looks cool too. He's supposed to be like a clown. And then the last and my favorite robot out of every Bionicle is Zeus. So, I know I did a tutorial on him, but this is what Zeus looks like if you didn't see him. I think he's the best looking, best robot. And I like just putting his hands up like this because it shows the power of the robot. So I might like add some new pieces to him maybe. But he's just an amazing robot. The tallest robot of them all. So what do you guys think about this Bionicle? So enough with the Bionicles. Let's pause the video and go down to my next collection, which will be my movies and my cars and my bobblehead collections that I'll show them off. I won't like go through one by one of them. I'll just kind of like move the camera around and show you all of those. And then we'll get on to my probably last collection. Maybe more. I might do more. But let's get on to the next collection. Alright guys, so this is my movie collection. At the top we have all our superhero ones. I did reviews on those, like X-Men Worst to Best. Down here we have our shows, like, for example, Batman the Original Series, Teen Titans Go. And then we have the Little Rascals and some other movies. And then down here we have my Fast and Furious movies and some scary movies on the other side, like The Visit, the Season 2, Scream, Unfriended, Paranormal Activity, and a Star Wars movie apparently, but that isn't scary. And then we have some DreamWorks movies and Disney movies on the bottom, and then some Curious George. Don't mind me, I still watch Curious George for some reason. I don't know, it still interests me. In 4th grade, I did write a paper, and it was all relying on a Curious George episode. So it actually kind of helped me. And then down here, we have the Lorax and some other movies. And then down here, I have all my Goosebumps movies and some Scooby-Doo movies. And then we have my car collection. I'll just show that off. I call it the junkyard. So that is the car collection. I have some Fast and Furious cars, some other cool cars. So let's get on to oh wait, I gotta show you all my bobbleheads. But this is basically my bobblehead stand. And I got some Infinity War because I watched it. Spoiler alert if you guys haven't seen it yet. I didn't show you the Infinity War, and then I have some Sandlot stuff, some Spider-Man Homecoming. All my Walking Dead ones are on this side, and then the other ones are on this side. And then I have some up here, like I have Drax, Tony Stark, and the Lone Wanderer from Fallout 4. But let me show you another collection. This is basically my cool coin collection. So this is going to be a quite long video. So please like the video if you've made it this far. Please do. And comment down below. But please stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay, so I have this all in a chest. I think I'm going to actually put it under my bed so nobody can like do anything with it. But this chest is full of amazing, cool stuff that I want to show you guys. And let's look at it. So the first thing is the secret agent thing for going into Top Secret Adventures. I signed my name on it. So I told you guys about the Top Secret Adventures in another video, but I basically accomplished it all, and this was, I first got it on the first one, and I organized all my Top Secret Adventures in my library outside in the hallway. I'll show you my Goosebumps collection once I get that. That might be in a couple of months, so just be patient about that, but let me show you my coin box first, so box in the box. So let me show you these ones first. I got these from the Black Hills, a bunch of coins. We have Mount Rushmore. What is this one? Rushmore National Memorial as well. So yeah, all this is basically from Mount Rushmore, and then Badlands, I went there too. Mount Rushmore National Park as well, and then this bronze coin, I'm not sure what this one is for. Oh, Rushmore as well. So, yeah, there's all those coins. And then we have another coin in here. This is just a plastic lucky coin that I like, I guess. And then the Crazy Horse Memorial. So basically, the Crazy Horse Memorial isn't done yet. It's in the Black Hills. And it's going to be about another 80 years before that is going to be finished. So I might be a little old when that's finished. I don't know if I'm even going to be alive. And they're only done with the face, and they're finishing the arm and the head of the horse right now. So they have a lot to do with the Crazy Horse Memorial. Basically, I can't tell you the whole story, but it's about this man who just really made a big fit out of the Crazy Horse. I don't think the Crazy Horse is that much important, but let me show you some of my coins, my cool coins. So, oh, this is just a game coin. But this coin, it's a Italian coin. I think it's a dollar coin. Yeah, I believe it's a dollar coin. This is a dollar coin for America. I have other ones. I'm just going to eliminate those to show you because you guys already saw them. Yeah, I have like 3 of them. And then I'm sure most of you have seen this one. But we have a 50-cent coin with Kennedy on it. A 5-cent coin for... Oh, this is a gaming token as well. This looks like a dime for Mexico. 10-cent coin for Mexico. This is a Brazilian coin, 10 cents. Another American coin, but... Freedom coin. Put that one aside. It has a cool back on it, though. There's a different back. Let's see. Yep, another Mexican coin. It is... Cinco. Wait. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. 5 cents. I had to say that in my mind, but that's a 5-cent coin, so basically a nickel for here, but... A dollar coin. Oh, this one's very hard to read. A 10-cent coin for Canada. It's really scrappy, but there. Canadian coin, basically. Just a random freedom coin. But another Canadian coin, I believe. Or no, this is like Chinese or Japanese. 1 cent. You can tell because the wording. A 2-cent coin for... I think America. I don't know. Or, well, no, it doesn't speak in American. Oh, because it has a different eagle, but this one. I really want to show you this, guys. A 1945 penny. And then you can see that at the back. This is different from the Lincoln Memorial backside. I know, a lot of you are now used to the other 1 cent coin. And then there was the Lincoln Memorial one, which was in like the 1990s till, well, since then, about the late 1950s until 2009, I believe. And then in 2010, they added the new one. But this was before all that. This is from 1945. 1 cent coin. And I'm going to show you these other pennies that were in World War II that are silver pennies, because a little backstory for that. In the war, they couldn't use copper because they're using all that copper for the bombs, so they had to use silver to make some of the pennies. So that's a good explanation for that. A Canadian penny. And another one as well. Looks like a Canadian dime. Yeah, 10 cents. That's what a Canadian dime looks like. This looks like, oh, I can't read it because of all the rubble. This is another Canadian coin. 20-cent coin for, I think Europe. Because, or like Britain, because arrows, they use arrows or something. And then a Brazilian coin, 20 cent. Another Brazilian 20-cent coin, and then just a ring. All right, let me show you more stuff. Let me pause the video. All right, so here's another batch of stuff that I'm going to show you. So these are basically just a bunch of caps. This is Sioux City root beer because I live in Sioux City, so don't stalk me, by the way. But Sioux City root beer. If you guys don't know what that is, if you live in Sioux City, you know. We live in the Lost Hills. Sioux City, another root beer. Sioux City sarsaparilla, best root beer. Definitely get it if you're in a different state. Sioux City cream soda, and a regular Sprite cap. And then I'll put those away. And then these are just some of my Tiger Rock patches that I got from tournaments. This is from 2015 Titleist, for Spring Nationals. I went to a tournament when I was a yellow belt in like 2014, and I forgot to get the patch for that because I don't districts where we compete with Sioux Falls in 2015. This is for competing with Omaha, Kansas, Lincoln, and Sioux Falls. I think that's all. Another Falls districts, but this is a medalist one. A Titleist Nationals 2017. Nationals 2017 medalist. Well, this is another medalist for some reason. Titleist Districts 2016. So we competed with Sioux Falls again. Medalist District. And two other ones. Medalist and Titleist 2016 Nationals. So those are all my patches. I have more, but they're taken off. I can just... it doesn't even matter, but, and then these are chips for Mount Rushmore. I didn't get them in Mount Rushmore. I think I got them from Las Vegas, but speaking of Las Vegas, I actually went there. I was going to LA, but we stopped in Las Vegas, and we saw a bunch of cool things. I saw the Caesar's Palace where they filmed, The Hangover, which is a really funny movie, by the way, and a lot of other things. But we meant to see my great-grandma at Disneyland and all that in Los Angeles. And then this is a map of South Dakota, I think. Little keychain thing. A Lucky Penny 2004 Mount Rushmore National Memorial Lucky Penny thing. A voodoo doll for Robin. I don't know why I got that. And then a odd skeleton key. I've used it on my house, but it doesn't work for any of them for some reason. So, a 1 ounce silver coin American. I've opened this before, but I don't want to. Rare coin. And then on the back is a bell. The Liberty Bell. And then these are all my penny books. all of them are from Black Hills and stuff like that because I got a lot of souvenirs from like Wall Drug and stuff. So let me show you, have you dug Wall Drug coins? So all those ones. I also have this ticket. It was from a fortune teller thing that would do something, but a bunch of other coins. And then this is probably the most filled one. Well, actually, I don't think it is. But, yep. So I collected the most of these penny things from those crank machines, you know. And then this is a pocket, or like it could be a screwdriver or a bunch of other things. And it has a G on it for gauge. I found another pocket knife that said my name on it, but I already had this one, so. And it has a lot of mechanisms on it. And then here are some really cool dollar bills that I want to show you guys. So this is a $1 million bill. Obviously, it's fake, but let me show you this one first. A $2 bill with Jefferson on it. You can actually pay with this money. And then on the back, it has Jefferson talking about war stuff in the Revolutionary War. A $1 bill for the National Bank of Ethiopia. Took it out, but that's really cool. So basically, I could go all the way to Ethiopia and use like $6 because I have another one that I'll show you that's $5. But so yeah, I could go to a bunch of different countries and buy stuff, but like it's not a lot of money. So, and then we have this fake Twee dollar bill. It says Twee dollar bill on it. You see on the side it says Twee, and then I think it has the 20. I can't remember what his name was, but. And then a $5 bill from Ethiopia. I think this one looks a lot better. And then the silver pennies that I was going to talk about to you guys. So, like I said, the history behind World War II is that in every war, I don't think in World War I they did this, but in World War II, because they used so much copper for bombs, they had to make the pennies silver because that's the only thing they had. And they're all from 1943. They basically all look the same, but you can actually pay these. I'm not ever going to pay them, but so on the front you can see that the penny is silver, 1943, and on the back is the 1-cent sign. And then I have a whole bunch of them. Look at how many I have. I have a whole bunch of them, and I put them in this little money bag. So basically, this whole box is full of just awesome stuff. And I have some other stuff I want to show you. I have some rocks in here, but that's okay. And then I have a BB gun that I hide. It has ammo, but it's not in this room. And then I have all of these dollar coins right here that you can pay with. They're $1 coins. A New York souvenir. I didn't go to New York City, but I want to. I mean, it'd be cool, right? A World War II coin. It just says World War II and stuff. I guess it's from a history of that. And yeah, that's basically what I have to show you inside this little stash. So for my next thing, I want to show you one more thing. I have a bunch of video games and stuff, but this video is quite long. So if you guys are up to this point, please smash a like and comment down the video what was your favorite collection and tell me about stuff that you may collect, because I collect a lot of stuff, way too much stuff to show you. But I want to show you one more thing. Let me pause the video and get it. I never showed you guys it, but I'm really interested in showing you it. Okay, guys, so this is what's called a Tonto. It's kind of a small sword, I know, but what it is called is a Tonto from Japan. Now, there's 4 swords. There's the samurai sword, which is the strongest, a katana, a wakizashi, and a Tonto. All 3 of them are actually the same. So basically, what they would do is they would take a bar of steel, the same amount, and they would fold it a certain amount of times. Now, the thing is, they would make the, let me show you the actual blade of the sword. Let me take it off smoothly. But what they would do is, depending on how thick it is, the sword would be smaller because they would fold it an amount of times, but they would make it thicker as they're folding. So how they make the sword is they have to fold it a lot of times. I think folding this sword would be about 350 times, maybe less. And for a samurai sword, they would have to fold it about 15,000 times, and I'm not even joking about that. But they would fold it the same amount of time for a katana, a wakizashi, and a tanto. So a tanto is the thickest but shortest sword because of the way that they make it. A wakizashi would be kind of in the between, so I like a wakizashi myself. And then a katana would be the longest but shortest sword. And a samurai sword is the legit biggest sword. They would make ones that are about 28 feet long. And if someone was doing something wrong in like whatever country, I believe Japan, and they would just stab them in the stomach. Literally, the guy would just stab them in the stomach and place it right back where it was. You can look online of pictures of these big, huge swords. But, yeah, that's the history behind this sword and how they make it and all that stuff. I learned a lot of it from other things, but a lot of you might ask, where did you get the sword? I actually got it for 1 penny. And you guys might ask, then wouldn't it be a fake sword? Well, let me tell you, it's actually true. If you give someone a penny and you give them a sword, you guys are actually friends. And I know a lot of you might be saying, well, that's crazy. Well, a penny and a sword is actually the balance between a black belt, which I am a black belt. I'll even show you my black belt. It's in my taekwondo bag. Oh my god, where is it? There it is. So this is my black belt. Mr. Waldner, which is my last name, and then a 2nd degree level 4 black belt. And a lot of people were like, if you're a black belt, then show off some of your moves. I kind of don't want to do that right now, but so yeah, that is basically the history and all of my collections and stuff like that. So this video won't take any editing. I think I'll just have to post it and see the thumbnail that it makes. I don't think I might add a thumbnail to this video, but that is basically all my collections for today. Hopefully you guys liked the video. So like or subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time.